Before we go, I'd just like to get sort of a 1 to 11 of Juve next season, the first game or the first Champions League game of next season. Who are you picking in that team if you're Max Allegri?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to think of how he's going to set the team up, whether he goes three at the back, whether he goes four at the back. I think the way that the squad's constructed gives a lot of options. Obviously, he's got a lot of attacking quality to fit in, but he's also got some really, really good centre backs. So, goalkeeper, it's going to be Szczesny or Donnarumma. Who knows? I think it sounds like Donnarumma's on his way out of Milan. So, where does he go? Juventus seems like a logical destination, but I think it also relies on the club being able to move Szczesny on because he's such a high wage earner. So we'll just say Szczesny, and then I think Delict, Demiral, Bonucci, probably Sandro and Quadrado as wing backs, Locatelli, Bentancur, and Rabiot through midfield, and then any kind of combination of Chiesa, Dybala, Morata, Ronaldo, Kulusevski in attack. But if it's a 3-5-2, you're probably more likely to see Dybala and someone, probably Ronaldo.
Interesting, because what I'm hearing obviously is you're bringing in Locatelli, which I think we agree is a player who's definitely attainable and available this summer. But you're also bringing in Donnarumma if you had your way. Obviously, there's no confirmation that Szczesny will be on his way out. But you say that obviously Szczesny's a high earner, but then you look at the fact that you'd be getting Donnarumma on a free, surely, wouldn't you? Because
Yeah.
his Milan contract's up. Is there any concern there from sort of a financial perspective that you're going to have to pay God knows how much to Mino Raiola, who's obviously his agent? With him being a free agent, then you're probably going to have to up his Milan salary, which was notoriously a sticking point for that club in renewing. I know they're going to go for Mike Maignan from Lille, or it looks that way, and they're probably going to save money on it. But is that not an issue for Juve just because of the commercial revenue that they bring in, but also the financial potential is massive for when fans are back and all that sort of thing?
Well, I think the club probably see him as a, Buffon-esque figure that could be your goalkeeper for the next 10, 12, 15 years. And so I think when you see that available, then it's only natural, especially as he's Italian, it fits. And yeah, I think, and his wage will be high, but I don't think it'll be a huge amount higher than Szczesny's, who's already earning quite a lot. So, there's things to play out there. Obviously, you need to find someone that wants to take Szczesny off your hands. So we'll see on that front. Although we might see Donnarumma see that there is not a huge market out there for him, because I think there will be a lot of clubs that think that much money on the wage of a goalkeeper, we're kind of happy with what we have now. Is that really where we want to pool our limited resources in this COVID financial world that we live in? So, yeah, but I think to make this team look really good, there's one signing that I had in that 11, apart from if you discount Donnarumma, there's one signing there, Locatelli. And I think that the 11, with just that addition, sounds really, really strong. So, yeah, optimistic, new manager, one signing, and this team, I think, will look really good going into Serie A next year. Champions League is a completely different story. It's kind of hard to gauge, but yes, optimistic.
Yeah, definitely. A bit of a shorter episode this week than we usually have, but I think it's been a whistle-stop tour of sort of the end of Juventus's campaign, what the future holds, and some good transfers chat there as well. I think, if Locatelli does end up moving to Juventus in the summer, I think we know we've got a ringing endorsement from Mr. Stephen Ganavis there. Just before we go, Steve, just any final words sort of on handbook prep, on anything of Volume 10's nature?
Okay, yeah, so the handbook launched yesterday. You can find it at sfhandbook.com. It's £10 for a copy, and all the books will be shipping in just over a week's time. So go there, grab a copy, grab some of the previous handbooks, or subscribe. But yeah, apart from that, happy days.
Yeah, Steve's been very humble about this. He's spent an extreme amount of time sort of editing. With the sub editing, there's been an enormous amount of work gone into this book, Volume 10, and we're really grateful we've been able to get to number 10, to keep producing these books, and we fully believe that they're getting better and better with each one that we do. So, thank you to anybody and everybody who's subscribed, who's bought a copy. But yeah, I'd implore everybody to check that out. But this has been the Scouted Football Handbook with me, Joe Donoghue, and Stephen Ganavas, discussing Juventus' end to the season. That is all from us. Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.